Today, Donald Trump will lead his first official campaign event since his criminal hush money trial began in New York City this week. The former president will visit Wilmington, North Carolina. It's a state he narrowly won in 2020. And it's one that President Biden is hoping to turn blue with the help of one voting bloc. Torian Small is in North Carolina with more.
Would y'all like some chocolate by chance?
You wouldn't be the first person to mistake Anderson Clayton for a college student at Appalachian State.
But it's milk chocolate, so it's good stuff.
Though she graduated from here 5 years ago, she's back on campus.
But seriously, get involved with the college Gems. They'd love to have you help register students this year.
Looking to convince other students in this crucial battleground state to vote blue in November.
Anyone responds best, right, when they have someone that looks like them talking to them about the issues that are important to them too.
Now chair of the North Carolina Democratic Party, Clayton is a key player in building a coalition of young voters the Biden-Harris campaign believes will help flip the state Donald Trump narrowly won in 2020.
Every person that's leading a canvass right now in North Carolina is a young person. Every folks that are out on the doors right now in North Carolina are young people. Everyone that's leading a college organization, every person that's leading a county party, they're made up of young people.
The question is, will this outreach and organizing be enough? Folks age 18 to 25 made up just only 13% of registered voters in 2020, according to North Carolina's State Board of Elections, and just 60% of them actually voted.
So voting this November is going to be really important for young people.
At 26, she's the youngest state party chair in the country.
Hello, Raleigh.
Campaigning for one of the two oldest presidential candidates in U.S. history. Biden's age a factor in his struggle to connect with young voters. According to a recent CBS News poll, Biden's approval rating has dipped to 43% among people under 30.
Usually I wouldn't care that much, but now they're both kind of senile and decaying on stage when they give their speeches. So it's a pretty big factor this year.
I lean left. I don't really have a lot of faith in Biden as a president. Definitely not in Trump as a president.
How does Biden overcome the fact that his age still might be a problem for young voters?
Young people right now have been able to see a president that's responded to them when it comes to gun violence, when it comes to student debt, when it comes to climate change. And I'm like, this president is a president that young people can push.
Having Clayton as a messenger also helps.
That's saying 90% of politics is just showing up. And I think that people really do just want to see someone show up for them this year.
For CBS Saturday Morning, Torian Small, Boone, North Carolina.
It's interesting because we always say that it's about young voters. That's the future.
We do always say that.
We say that all the time. But to see somebody so young leading in a way in that state is fascinating when you consider how important it is. And we have the oldest candidates that we've ever had.
The oldest by far,
right.
The second oldest. It is interesting where she said 90% of it is just showing up.
Well,
which is part of if you're showing up to vote. I mean, that's a big deal.
They're out there canvassing. They're also out there as newly elected officials. You have a whole slate of uber young people who are mayors and on city councils. It's really a wave of young people making a difference.
But Dana's absolutely right that we always say
we do every year, but
we focus on it. But do they actually vote? And the answer is usually not in huge.
But they make a huge difference when they do, is what we've also seen.